Okay. Woo! Okay, folks. Sorry we spent the first half of the show. Technical difficulties and all. But, the computer looks like it's behaving a little bit better at the moment, so we're gonna roll with it. But I do appreciate DJ Beat9 dropping the jams. If nothing else, I'm enjoying myself. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. I'm having a good time. Alright, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna talk about our local events. We're gonna do a little bit of local events, and then we'll try to do some tips and tricks, and go from there. But first local event I wanted to cover today. Let's get over here. If you don't know, if you didn't know already, which you should know if you watch the show, I know you know. And if you're in the ATL, you should know. If you're in the ATL and you didn't know about this, now you know. DJ Day Out is going on this coming Sunday from 1 to 7 p.m. It's at Flat Shoals Park, 4522 Flat Shoals Parkway, Decatur. Check it out. We had a great, was I there last year? I think it was the year before I was there or something. But the year I was there, we had a stupendous time. I mean, the food, the bouncy houses. I mean, this event is put on by Sunday City Cyphers. Sunday City Cyphers is a meetup group here in the ATL. Pretty nice meetup group. You got a huge community of DJs come out, show their skills, represent themselves, and network. So, I mean, it's been a really great place to meet new people and stuff like that. Shout out to DJ AC, Rollo Smith, Kurt Caldwell, gotcha, and everybody else who's supporting, and all the lady DJs who are supporting Sunday City Cyphers. So definitely, if you have the time, which you should make the time, if you're a DJ and you're in the ATL area, definitely make the time to come out. But yeah, Sunday City Cyphers going on next Sunday. We're going to be there. We had planned on not doing the show and just going down there. But depending on the time, it may come back and try to do the show anyway. Have some footage from the event if you don't make it out, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm jamming right here. We might not even go to the rest of the show. I might just talk and he just jam. Take the children. So
you just love the children.
So yeah, so we have that, and then of course, which I don't have a graphic yet, and I hadn't finished it yet. It's still under wraps, but should have some stuff ready by next Sunday. But of course, coming up in July 29th, we have the first ever Scratch Grand Prix large scale Scratch Grand Prix event coming on 1v1 Scratch battle. Just imagine esports and DJ battles going, and that's what you have. So it's going to be dope. Trying to get some commentators down. We have some commentators to commentate the matches. Have a hostess. Somebody's going to host it to keep the show flowing. We got prize, and we're working on a prize. Of course, more than likely it's going to be the Newmark PTO1, Raiden Fader, and we'll try to throw in some other stuff to sweeten the prize. So definitely come out. Be on the lookout for the advertisements to come on Facebook. Of course, we'll try to plug it any chance we get. But the official DJ Games Scratch Grand Prix going down. It's going to be right here in Marietta. Like a hop, skip, and a jump from the Big Chicken. It's going to be on a Saturday, and it's actually early. So I know you DJs like to sleep in late on Saturdays after your Friday night gigs. But I'm telling you early enough so that you can schedule that time off on that Saturday. It's going to be from 10 to 3. 10 to 4, I say, but 10 to 3. So 10 a.m., not p.m. to 3 p.m. So it starts early because it's a kind of different kind of competition. We're going to live stream it. Hopefully we'll get all these bugs worked out before that ever happens, so we don't have these same issues here. But definitely feel free to come and check it out. It's going to be a blast. Shout out to Ryan Noise. I just got some epic theme music made for it. So totally something totally different than what you've ever experienced before. So don't sleep on it. Check it out. July 29th. All right, so with that being said, what we're going to do, we're going to try to do some tips and tricks tonight a little bit. Tonight we're going to focus on mixing. We're going to focus on mixing. We're actually, on this particular one, we're going to focus on using the sampler. Now, granted, I'm a little rusty on the mix. I can mix, and I love to mix. I'm a little rusty. Last time I was actually DJing the show live, I was using my controller. So, and I noticed most of you guys that watch the show or out in the DJ sphere, kind of have this hate relationship with controllers. So I won't mix tonight with my controller, simply because you guys don't relate to it that well. Some of you do. And actually, I was watching a video before the show started. I was trying to find that DJ's name. What was that DJ's name? I just watched his video. He was live a little while ago, but he was using the controller, but his mixes were on point. They were on point. Just nice blends, and not just song to song blends, but kind of similar to what we're going to do tonight here is use the sampler to do a third track. I don't know, man. I just might watch V-Knock for a little while, but no. All right. So what we're going to do? Give us a moment while we kind of switch around, because I'm going to have to get over there on the set, and then we'll go from there. All right. So let's watch him for a minute while we change the lane.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Kit Kat Club is proud to present something new, something different. So would you please give a warm welcome for the rhythm.
God gave me a talent, so let me flaunt the gift. God gave me a talent, so let me flaunt the gift. God gave me a God gave me a talent, so let me flaunt. God gave me a talent, so let me flaunt the gift.
Check, 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 check. All right, grab those headphones on the floor. Oh, right here? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, it's down on the floor. Check, check, check. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You hear me loud and clear?
Yes. I'm
All right.
hoping I'm not stretching your headphones with this beat.
All right, check, check, check. Thank you for your patience. Sorry, we're kind of a little new on the tips and tricks thing. Still trying to figure out how to get my stuff set up. But what we're going to talk about tonight, what I wanted to do tonight was talk about mixing. Talk about mixing, and just. They're kind of basic things, but just kind of basic tips and tricks for doing mixing, right? For keeping it flowing. So, let me do this. So, what I wanted to do tonight was I was going to try to demonstrate using the sampler as the third channel on your 62. On my controller, that was my controller that I used or whatever, my Pioneer, I had 4 channels on it, and so it wasn't really anything strange for me to try to mix multiple songs together, and multiple songs as in, when I say multiple songs, not just your blend from one song to the next song, but what you may sometimes hear DJs do is have a background track playing, a loop or track playing, and then mix songs on top of that. Now, if you're from the ATL, you're from Florida or anywhere like that, you're down with the R&B bass mixes. I mean, they've been doing those forever. I love them. That was probably one of my favorite things about being a DJ. Learning how to DJ was to be able to do your own. What is it, like Artano, Moments of Love, 122, or Moments of Love and Planet Rock. I mean, that was just, for me, that was just like not the epitome, but one of the great things to enjoy about DJing. So, with that being said, tips and tricks in doing that with acapellas and stuff. So basically, if you got an acapella and you want to drop it on top of a track or whatever, 'cause there's a couple of things. There's a couple of things that I was thinking about that would make your mix good. Well, first of all, doing it on a regular basis, because I know even for myself, if you haven't practiced it on your own at home and worked out your kinks or whatever, when you go to try to do it live, whether it's in a live setting or doing a live stream or anything like that, I mean, you kind of set yourself up for errors. I mean, there's always an opportunity and chance for mistakes or whatever. But part of being a good DJ, or what you'll see a lot of good DJs do, is knowing how to correct for those mistakes, or even power throwing them, but even, or better yet, setting yourself up so that you're not even going to make the mistake in the first place. So that practice time beforehand. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to demonstrate a little mix. Hopefully it won't take too long. I got 3 songs, but I'm going to try to go through them. But just kind of demonstrating some of the techniques, using your cue section. Of course, like I said, haven't done it, practiced it beforehand is always going to be your best bet. So that you have an idea of what your tempo is supposed to be for this song. If you're putting this song on top of this song and they're not the exact same tempo, knowing what your range is. And then one thing that we're going to talk about is knowing how to correct. Now there's a couple of different techniques, a lot of techniques. Well, there's quite a few techniques out there on how to correct your tempo of your song. Some people drag their finger on the dots. Some people drag the finger on the dot. Some people do the spindle grab. I've done a spindle grab before, where you can squeeze the spindle and try to slow it down. Some people rub the label. I do that. Of course, this piece of tape on here now, rubbing the label is a no-go. I've seen people rub the label. What else? A trick that I learned, and pretty much is the one I do the most now, is I use the pitch fader, and I'll use this pitch to nudge the song. But the idea, the takeaway from all of that is, if you're doing a mix, especially if you're doing like an acapella over a track, if you're correcting, you don't want people to hear your correct. You want to make your correct as seamless or as subtle as possible. If you're like way off, I mean, if you drop the acapella and you're way out of the ballpark, then, you're already in trouble. And sometimes you're not going to be able to correct that without everybody being like, wow, that was bad correction. But, what I would suggest in those situations, when you dropped it and it's way out and you're like, oh man, take it out, go back in the cue section, go back, last time I was really mixing and doing a lot of mixing, when I was feeling really comfortable, and if I was doing a live spontaneous mix, or trying to do a live spontaneous mix, a lot of times I would just scratch in the acapella. If I was doing, let's talk about Saturday, Sherelle's Saturday, because that's a pretty common one. That's an old one, oldie but a goodie. But you have a track playing and you saying in your head, what is it, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So you're saying that you get the chorus bouncing in your head or whatever, and so you drop it Sunday, Monday. It was like, oh, I'm already, and you notice, oh, I'm already too slow. So I bring it out, drop it Sunday, Monday. Oh, I'm too slow. Bring it back. Dig it. Sunday, Monday. Take it out. Make my adjustment to get me closer in the ballpark. Then scratch it back in and let it fly. And then once you get it in the ballpark, then you fix it you can fix it whether you're dragging or whether you're doing the label. Or I've seen some people do the push. My point is, what I'm trying to say is, when you have an acapella playing and you do a push, is you'll hear the vocals or you'll hear either drag or you'll hear it push. So sometimes what I found is, instead of, once you drop your acapella, instead of adjusting your acapella to try to fix it, adjust your track, your temp, your beat. So you can drag your beat or push your beat or whatever. Or a lot of DJs, you can cheat. If you know you're close, but you need to make some adjustments, you can do the fader trick. You can start transforming on a fader and make your adjustment a little bit to kind of conceal the adjustment in itself. Best bet is just to have some of that stuff fixed ahead of time. But that's the whole part of DJing, being able to DJ live. All right, so let's do this. I'll do a example. for myself. Do me a favor, B-Not.
Yes,
See
sir.
that, turn the big knob on the big one. Just up a little bit. A little, yeah, that's cool, that's cool. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, let me know if that's, I guess my voice is really loud, huh? If you look at that mixer on the floor, the mixer on the floor by your foot, the left knob, the left, that one. Yeah, turn it all the way out. All right, so they won't be able to hear me.
I can hear myself talk. Yes.
All right, here we go. If you want to, you can turn me out just a little bit in there, not all the way out, just a little bit. Maybe I can record. Check. Can you hear me? Check.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can do this live. I think. I got a little track there. There we go.
walking out that open door. I ain't
Going up in the C-bus with a new Art City banger. OH, that's what they say when they ask where I'm from, then they say I-O. Used to live up north on the Hudson, but east side is my home. Marlo knows I'm the artwork, that artwork to preserve since I was born looking lightly and first. Now I'm older and I think I'm a perfect mix. And mama, don't be nervous. I know you're wondering when I'm gonna worship. You know I still got the heart of a servant. I'm just making these rappers nervous. I know I'm perfect, no apostrophe, envy.
Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me again? If I'm okay, then you'll have to turn me up.
I'll turn you up just a scope.
Check. Okay, hopefully that was entertaining enough. But that's kind of what So basically, what I had done, of course, that was Paul Hardcastle, Rainforest. Mm-hmm. So I looped that earlier, put it in my sample deck. Of course, if you were doing something like that was part of your normal routine or whatever, you could have, you have yourself a Kratom Serato and you have a whole string of loops that you use or whatever. Of course, I had already set the BPMs for it or whatnot, but basically, firing that at wheel, and I made it where it stop and start. Even though I didn't, all I did was mess with the volume. I didn't really stop and start it like that. But so you got that. I mean, and then once you got that and you have a tempo locked, and of course, if you got all your a lot of mixing, a lot of doing well on mixing is simply is all your prep work, having your crate organized, which I don't, because mainly I just been doing battle stuff, so most of my stuff is just battle stuff. So this is all kind of getting back to it, but the points are tips and tricks or whatever, doing the prep work, having your songs kind of laid out what of course you have organized by BPM or whatever it is going to be, and then kind of if you're going to do like a triple style like that, having your loops already set up, and then knowing what songs you're going to mix on top. Outside that, it's pretty straightforward and pretty easy, I think, for the most part. But if you've never done it before, and if you're not used to, if you don't have the ear where you can tell when your song is too slow or too fast quickly, then that's something you kind of need to work on or whatnot. But once you get it and you have a pretty good grasp on it,
And it's set correct. You want to have everything precise.
What do you mean?
Well, when you go to a certain gig, you're going to have everything for that gig to be precise, because you want everything to go well together.
Oh, you're talking about back to organization, right? Having your
mostly it's organization.
Right, right. Organizing and having your songs set up and pre-done and stuff like that so you know how to find and flow through your stuff. Because that was one thing. If you watch any of my old videos, trying to check on time. If you watch any of my old mix show videos that I have on YouTube, some of them are decent and some of them I bombed on, and mainly because for lack of preparation. You get on there and you're doing it live and you haven't really practiced mixing through your songs. So if you're getting to know the song for the first time at a gig, then there's a good chance that you might blow it. Sometimes
you might find the spirit.
Yeah.
You
might. It just depends. Sometimes you get those songs that you don't know have the have some weird break or something, some weird. They may have like some dialogue. I know I have some songs that'll be playing, then you got dialogue or something.
Well, like chanting.
Well, some of my songs I ripped off of videos. So there's a good chance that you might run into. They may have like actual dialogue and the song stops. So just random stuff like that. But anyways, I hope it gave you a little bit of insight. For maybe it's a beginner's tip and trick, but. It's one thing that's always worth revisiting. Like I said, I didn't start doing the pitch adjustments until much later in my DJ career. But I find that works pretty good for me, as opposed to dragging my fingers on the dots like I used to. Yeah, I think that's it for the most part. Let me see here. I didn't. We weren't even watching, so we're going to get better about having somebody actually watching the comment section. So I didn't have anybody watching the comment section. So if you made any comments, we didn't see it because we were too busy doing our different things. But to close out the show, I do want to suggest or invite, if you want to do a 5-minute mix. If you watch our previous show, shout out to DJ Lex Luther, who submitted that first DJ mix for us. DJ mix video. So if you want to do a 5-minute mix video, 5 minutes, music clean. It can be any genre of music.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Stop being scared.
Stop being scared.
Stop being scared.
So yeah, it could be any genre of music. Just needs to be clean. Hopefully funky. Record your 5-minute set using line level audio. We don't prefer audio from your cell phone. See if you have line level audio. And save it as an MOV file or a H.264 if you're familiar with those files. If not, just shoot us a line over at the official. Oh, I don't even have background music at the official DJ Games.
Don't worry.
Just shoot us a line at the official DJ Games, and we can help you out and get you on there. But we'd like to have other. I'm sorry, not even in the phone in the camera anymore. Other DJs doing some stuff. We like to showcase your stuff. So if that's something you want to do, feel free.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Definitely. You can email me at theofficialdjgames at gmail. theofficialdjgames01@gmail.com. Or you can just do a direct message right here on the official DJ Games Facebook page, and we can go from there and make it happen. Is there anything else I'm forgetting?
Happy Father's Day.
Oh yeah, shout out to all the proud DJ dads out there who are training their children in the DJ ways. I know a couple of them, so but yeah, definitely shout out to y'all. Yeah, keep up the good work. Train your children right. It's cool.
Don't be scared.
Don't be
Don't
scared.
be scared.
Yeah, So on that note, I think we're going to close out the show for now. I'm trying to look at the time. I'll close it out, and we'll see you on next Sunday. Peace. Hit number 3, I think. See that blue screen? The little blue dot. If you look on the screen.
On this.
Yeah, see that blue square?
This one?
It's the only bright blue square on there. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Click, that black. Yeah, bright blue one. Click on it.
That one.
Yeah, click on it. All right, now hit the space bar.